going on, everybody? Day 2. Today is Monday, April 30th, and we're about to hit legs. I'm off to a super slow start. Drove to the gym, got here, took out my camera and realized that I left my SD card in my laptop, so I had to drive back home and grab that. But now I have it, so we're gonna go get it.
Okay, so I forgot to record my warm-up, but I start off with 5 minutes on the bike just to get blood in the muscles, get my body warmed up, and get ready to start going. And then after that, I do a bodyweight warm-up with a bunch of lunges, squats, and foam rolling, my quads, my hamstrings, and my upper back until I feel loose and ready to go. So I start off with 135, and I did that for a set of 12. Then I moved into 185 for a set of 10. Then I went into 225 for a set of 8, which is what you're seeing here. My intention for today was to have my heavy exercise to be the box squats. So I worked my way into 275 on regular squats, just so I'd be ready for it, ready to handle the weight at least. And then I did 3 sets of around 8 reps on box squats with 315. I actually didn't realize how tired my legs would be from the sprints I ran yesterday. I wasn't sore throughout the day, but when it came time to start squatting heavy, my legs were actually pretty fatigued and I wasn't as strong as I normally am, but I worked through it anyway. After the box squats were finished, I went over to the Smith machine. This is an exercise that I do if you have knees that are, not great. Maybe you shouldn't do this, or maybe you can alter it. But what I do is I put my feet directly underneath the bar so that my knees do pass over my toes, and it puts a ton of emphasis on the quads. And on the first 2 sets, I was doing them I wasn't going all the way down, but I was also not going all the way up and locking out. And as you'll see from this view, on my second 2 sets, I was going a little bit slower, and I was going all the way down to the furthest possible range of motion when my upper legs were touching my calves, so I couldn't go any farther. And then I was locking out at the top on these ones. After those were finished, I stayed on the Smith machine for standing calf raises. I did seated calf raises in the workout the day prior, so I wanted to change it up and do some standing ones. So all I do is I grab a little tiny box like the one you're seeing under my feet, just so I can stretch downwards farther. And it's very important that you let your heels go all the way down to stretch your calves as much as you can, because stretching them is just as important as contracting them and squeezing at the top. After I finished 5 sets of calves going to failure each time, I grabbed a box about the same, it was actually the same size as the one I was using to do box squats with. So you want to get a box that's about knee height. And what I'm doing here is alternating step-ups with dumbbells. I was only using 40 pounds. I would normally go a little bit heavier, but my wrists were quite sore from the bench workout, so I didn't want to strain them. And I was going with 4 sets of 8 reps per leg with a strict 1-minute rest between sets. And after those were finished, I moved on to seated hamstring curls, which I did for 5 sets technically to failure, but failure was between 12 and 15 reps per set, and I wasn't rushing them. You go nice and slow. And after that, I did the same exact thing, 5 sets to failure between 12 and 15 reps on leg extensions, and that was the end of the workout.
And that's all she wrote. Leg workout is finished. Ended up being a really good one. I was pretty tired actually from the sprints yesterday. If you didn't see my last video, which I uploaded yesterday, then go check it out. It's another really good one. Rik Lifts Weights. Yeah, look at this sexy beast. 5'11", 140, maybe 150 when he's on a good day. So he needs to start watching my videos and start hitting the gym. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.